Deutschland, Deutschland, überall.
Hello guys, welcome to the next episode of Tips and Tricks Germany. This is Binary Ninja, and today I want to talk about the things that shocked me when I first got here to Germany. The first thing is the customs and immigration openness that they have here. I really don't know if it's because I have a Euro passport or not, but the experience of my wife that she has a Mexican passport was similar. So when I first got here in the airplane, and you get your bags and everything, I saw a sign that said, if you have something from this list and you need to declare, just go to this side, and if you don't have anything to declare, just go to the other side. So I didn't have anything to declare. I went to the other side, to the right side, and I was surprised that anyone ever questioned me anything. They never had some random kind of checking or anything. They just believe in you. So that was very nice. I like that they trust people, and people go straightforward if they need to declare something, and it's pretty open. So I liked it. I like that. And also when I got to immigration, to the lady there, I showed my passport, and she told me, okay, welcome. And I even asked her, are you not going to ask me if where I'm going to live, what I'm going to do, why I'm here, how long, etc.? No, welcome to Germany. Everything seems okay. Go ahead. Welcome. So I was very surprised with that. After coming from the USA, that they interrogate even their own citizens as if they were criminals, and you feel very bad and very nervous every time you enter the US. Even when you don't have anything to fear because you're not doing anything wrong, they make you feel that way. I was very happy with that here in Germany. My wife's story is a bit different. They actually asked her a couple of questions what she was doing here, but when she told them that that I was working here and I was her husband, she came here separately from me, just to so you know. She came here a week later, so she came here with my son, and she showed his Spanish passport and her Mexican passport. They asked her what she was doing here. She said that she was moving because of my job, and that's it. That's as far as they went to ask her. So it's a pretty friendly country to arrive. So that's the first thing that shocked me in a positive manner. The second thing, it would be the supermarket carts. Why the hell they have the free rotating wheels? It's stupid and it's senseless, and it shocked me to know that all the supermarkets have that here. Normally the supermarket carts that I'm used to have two fixed wheels in the back and two free rotating wheels in the front, so you can steer them fine. In here they have the four wheels free rotating. I can show you a picture here. So as you can see, if you have the four wheels rotating and you have a preloaded cart, it becomes pretty hard to manage. I still struggle with it after 1 year, so that's something that shocked me, and I don't like at all. Another thing that shocked me when I came here was the cars are very expensive. Even the German cars, I see a lot of BMWs and Mercedes and Porsches here, but when I asked the prices, my jaw dropped. It's even more expensive than in the USA, even when the cars are built here, the German cars. So that's totally above my level of understanding. I don't know why German cars are even more expensive here than in other parts. So that's a huge surprise. Another huge surprise car related is the gas price. The gas prices are incredibly expensive. In the US I could fill up my tank of the SUV with $40, and here I rented a small Ford Fiesta, and to fill up the tank it was close to 80 euros, so that's around $90. It's very expensive. You don't have to drive as much here because distances are closer, but still it's a very steep price for the gas. The other thing that shocked me is there is no air conditioning here in the houses. Well, what the hell is the Germans thinking of? For winter it's not so bad because they have radiators, and I'm still skeptic about radiators because they warm very well houses, but it's got expensive. It's very expensive. I paid a lot less money for electric energy for my air conditioning in Texas, that I needed heating in winter and to get it cooler in summer. And here I paid more for 3 months of heating than for the whole year of electricity in Texas. So that's also ridiculous. I would prefer my air conditioning any day. So Germans apparently think that it's a huge waste of energy and they don't use them. So ridiculously enough, in Texas I suffered less of heat or of being hot during summer than here. And here we were around 80 something Fahrenheit degrees and around 20 something, 28. The hottest day we got to 32 centigrades. That's around 80 something Fahrenheit. And in Texas we were always above 100 Fahrenheit. That's around 40 centigrades. And I didn't suffer as much as here in summer. So I love my air conditioning. Please do something. The next thing is they don't accept credit cards in most places. I was shocked with that. In the US, in around 3 years that I lived there, I rarely used cash anymore. $100 in my wallet could last there for months. I used always credit cards or debit cards everywhere. Here, and they accept mostly debit cards, but credit cards you can forget about it. You cannot depend on it. There was one time that I didn't have cash and I wanted to buy some medicines, and they don't accept my credit card in the pharmacy. It's ridiculous. Credit cards are beyond German understanding and are something that I can make a full video of it. So I will just drop it there as a point that shocked me. The way Germans see credit it's ridiculous. When you buy something, it can take months. No days, no weeks, months to arrive. So in particular, if you buy furniture, it can take 3-4 months. For my bed to arrive, it took me 6 months. It's just ridiculous. I don't have that kind of patience. I came from the US, where you order things and are next day in your door, or even the same day. I'm not talking about furniture in that case, but yeah, furniture in the US takes at most 2 weeks, and I was even desperate to get them when I ordered something and it took 2 weeks. So here I'm suffering because of that. It's shocking the amount of time that they take to deliver things. So I ordered, for example, a tripod for my camera, and it took 3 weeks to arrive, even in Amazon. So that's something. So I got really surprised with that. Another thing that shocked me was when I arrived to the office, there is no microwave oven to heat up your food, so you cannot take up your food to the office. At least in my office, there is no microwave. And when I complained about that with the German, they told me, microwave? Yeah, you come from the US, right? That's a huge waste of energy. And I was like, what? I want to heat up, to have really hot water for my tea, not the half hot that you have in your machine. But it is what it is. So you can buy a water heater, electric water heater or something, and put it in your office, but it's not common practice to have a microwave oven like in all offices in the US. Another thing that I'm completely astonished by is the bedding, the bedding clothing. They just don't have normal linens, the normal things that we all know for the beds. They have this fluffy stuff, and it's individual, even if it's a full-sized bed or a king-size bed. That doesn't exist here. So they measure them in meters and centimeters. So if you have a bed saying for 2 people, each one has their own bedding. It's ridiculous. And the pillows are huge. So it's weird. It's just different. So that's something you should be expecting when you move here. I have Spanish colleagues that go back to Spain just to buy linens and pillows for their beds. It's weird. Also, another thing that surprised me a lot was to see people drinking on the street. Here is legal. You can drink your beer, you can drink your wine or whatever on the street, and it's not illegal. Not like in the US that you have to even hide it in a paper bag because it's illegal to go around with a bottle of alcohol. Here is completely normal. So it's still I'm still surprised because in Mexico, in the US, it's not normal to go around in the street with your booze. So here is something normal, and so far I haven't been bothered or anything by any drunk guy or anything. So it's something they are used to here. The taxes that they deduct from your paycheck, it's exorbitant. It's like around 40% or close to 50% what they take of my paycheck. So whatever salary they tell you that you will get if you are getting a job offer before coming here, consider that there are tables. I can put down in the description some links where you can calculate how much tax they will take off you. Depends if you're married, if you have kids, how many kids, etc. There are some things that help you out, like the Kindergeld. That's the child support money from the government. So at this current time, they give you around 180 euros per month for one kid. So that kind of helps out, but it's still I would prefer not for them to take so much money off my paycheck. There is a church tax. What the hell with that? So if you declare that you are religious in any manner, they take off your paycheck a part of church tax or religious tax or whatever you want to call it. So if religion is not really important in your life, you can still go to church if you want. They are not checking who paid and who doesn't, but there are some services like the baptism or the first communion or things like that if you are not paying, they won't provide the service, or you have to pay on your own or something like that. Or if you are in your about to die and you want a priest or something, you should be paying that tax. I'm not sure if it affects somehow in the services for funerals or something, but I'm pretty sure it must. So it's very important, that question, when you register here. Register whatever religion you are into, or if you're not religious, just say you're not religious, so they don't take that money off your paycheck. And also, if you are a dog owner, they pay taxes too. Yeah, so it's good and bad somehow, because it's good because people make a more conscious decision to have a dog, and I've seen them. Most people here treats dogs as their own kids, and they treat them respectfully, and They take them to the vet every time, and they are very responsible people with their dogs. And I'm not sure if it's tied down to the fact that they're also paying a tax for it, and it makes them more aware of the responsibility that the dog has. But for example, if you have cats, you are free to go. You don't have a tax for cats. So that's also something that shocked me to learn when I got here. So there are many more things that I could talk about, but these are the top 12 or something. So next week probably I will talk about things that I hate or things that I love about Germany, and or give you more tips on if you're moving here with your pets. I moved here with 3 cats, and it was quite an odyssey to get everything done, so I can talk about that too. So put down in the comments which other subjects you would be interested in watching me talking about, and I can help you out or do some research or ask around with my German friends. So thank you for watching. Please remember to, if you like the video, to give a thumbs up and to share it, to share it if you like it with your Facebook friends or whatever, and please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of these videos. So thank you very much, and see you next week.